space is no more science, especially the exploration part. It has got economic overtures and economic, angle to it. And this is something that we need to understand really quickly, because if we miss the bus this time, in a multipolar world, you have countries like China who will take you heads on. We can launch. I mean, launching was never a problem. Uh, how heavy can we launch? How light can we launch? Is something that has, these nuances have emerged very recently. Let's say, for example, the Americans can launch a satellite or a spacecraft which is hardly 500 kilograms, and that can travel interplanetary. Now, when you do interplanetary travel, you need a spacecraft that is large enough so that it can endure the galactic radiation, or solar radiation. If you have a smaller spacecraft, it can't endure that, because all the electronics will get fried over the course of a travel of 6 to 8 months to Mars. Now, we can't claim that. Secondly, we can't claim to launch a satellite or a spacecraft that is more than 2.5 tons or 3 tons. That's the same reason why the Bangladeshis, whose communication satellite was weighing around 2.6 tons, went to the Americans, to SpaceX. But I mean, coming to the economic numbers, look, the space economy at this point in time is somewhere around $550 billion, roughly. Okay, that is year on year growth is somewhere around 10 to 20%. We are on the cusp of the fourth industrial revolution. This industrial revolution will also trigger something that I've been calling as the second space age, because these go in tandem with each other. And while that happens, the space economy in the next 20 years is supposed to grow to a gargantuan $3.3 trillion. I'll give you a small example. We've been talking about all the terrestrial applications just because we are talking about agriculture, defense, and everything. But a recent study by a market intelligence firm which studies aerospace and space sector, it says that only from moon exploration of the moon in the next 10 years, a revenue of around $42 billion will be generated. So what's the share of our country in that revenue? We don't know. We are not yet sure. We just have 2 Chandrayans perhaps scheduled in this 1 decade. I mean, two spacecrafts can't give you that value. And at a time when your space agency is only looking at it from a perspective of conducting science. Space is no more science, especially the exploration part. It has got economic overtures and economic, angle to it. And this is something that we need to understand really quickly, because if we miss the bus this time, in a multipolar world, you have countries like China who will take you heads on and who won't be shy, as the Westerners were all these years, to kick you out of the race. Because the immediate threat to China in terms of economy is not the United States or not Europe, it is India.